Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all my wonderful people, to everybody out there. How's it going? And welcome to another episode on the Nathan Bout It Show. Unbox or build? If you saw earlier, we are going to build. We've got some Gundam in the house. And this Gundam, it's the grandpa. It's grandpa. But this is the American type. God bless America. God bless America. But let me, just in case anybody wants to pop in, anybody wants to hang out, let us throw this bad boy up in here. And then we got to go through YouTube, find ourselves. Oh, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Evan? Mr. Evan. Or Nathan. Nathan. Nah, it is what it is. Gotta find the stream. Nope, don't do that. Can't do that. View. Come on. No. Save. Then we pin it. Pwah! And there it is. If anybody wants to join, hang out. Oh, we got some people coming around. We got Mr. Greedo and a Speedo. We got Dave. Blue Sasquatch. Oh, we got somebody that wants to hang out. So let's bring on the ghost with the most from whatever dimension he hails. We got Dave's dimension.
What's up?
What's going on, my friend?
So what do you got there? The Kurt Angle of Gundams?
Yes, I do. It's true. It's
damn true.
Yep.
So how's Nathan Bowden doing today?
Oh, tired. I've been
You look like how I feel.
Just about 30 minutes ago, I was drenched in sweat. Like, I'd have a nice shirt on.
Do we want to know this?
Yeah, you do. That's how I got this nice little beverage over here. A free a free beverage from the neighbor for helping them move their huge ass table up the stairs and in their house.
I didn't know if this was, you were sweating from one of those the infamous shorts made by Greedo and Speedo.
Oh no. I don't know if I've heard that one. I don't know if I want to hear that one.
He gets a lot of people excited, I hear, from those shorts.
Well, I hear he's about to get a new set of a new G-string.
Is it a Papa G-string?
That's what I heard. He's about to get it customized.
I mean, if anybody should have one of those, it should be Greedo.
Greedo should have a Papa G-string. Yes.
He should have a whole collection of G-strings.
This is true. This is true.
You gotta have one for each day of the week. I mean, you can't just wear it, inside out the next day. You just can't do that.
Well,
Although I heard
yeah,
Blue,
you can't. You can't.
and
Cheers
what
to everybody in the cheers. Cheers to everybody.
and what are we sipping?
It's a Firestone Walker 805.
Okay,
It's a nice little
is that something local?
session beer. Yeah, it's they're out close to shoot. It's like closer to like the beach area, heading further west in the Southern California area. But they're pretty. I mean, I think that you might be able to find them in different like you might be able to find them in like a yard house or something.
Buddy of mine is doing the. He got like one of those advent calendars, but it's all beer.
Oh,
It's a different beer each day of the week for each day of the calendar. Yeah.
that sounds beautiful. Oh, I have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's a real thing. But we
Oh no,
got
I
a lot
believe
of
it.
we got a lot of different breweries here in Buffalo. They'll do like you whatever you can think of. That's like they'll have different flavors. They've had a obviously because Ghostbusters they've had a marshmallow flavored
Okay,
IPA.
yeah.
They've got a lot of different ones out here. So
I've tasted a marshmallow esque. I think it was probably a stout or a porter. Ooh, which one is that? The Exia?
that's the Exia. He's a bit of a small boy,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's nice though.
I think Exia and both of the Strike Freedoms are the only two I haven't picked up yet.
Well, I did that one Strike Freedom.
Yeah.
And what was the other Strike Freedom you were talking about?
Yes. No. Oh no. The other one's the Perfect Strike Freedom. Is that the one? Is that the one you already did? Yeah, he did that one. Watch. Of course.
I mean, this one?
Oh my. Oh my wrong. Wow. That's the perfect?
Yes.
Damn. Oh, I should have picked it up when I had the chance. Damn.
Got a little bit of Darth Maul action going at the double-sided saber right there.
I know. But those wings, man. Those wings. And the cannon.
And then he's got the waist rifles right here. Yeah, he comes fully loaded. And he came with the stand, so I mean, always a bonus when you get the stand.
Yes. Now I'm crying. Thanks, Dave. But
and I hit the Funko Mother Load yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
I picked me up 8 Funkos yesterday.
Oh, that looks nice. Looks all battle damaged.
Well, speaking of battle damage,
yes,
I'm gonna have to do a custom thing with this guy. Some of the paint application on this guy was not that great.
Oh,
so I think if you got there's like some paint issues like on a nose area and by the eye. You really can't see it in there, but you'll see it in a video that I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
So I think we're going to be doing a custom paint job on a Funko for the first time ever.
Nice. You going to do it on camera?
I think I might actually do it on camera because I've never done any kind of paint. The only kind of paint mods I've done are on props. I haven't actually done like an actual paint on a figure, other than that one custom Gundam I did.
I was just about to say. Yeah, I was about to say, don't forget about the Green Ranger. Yeah. Don't forget about him.
But yeah, I picked up a bunch of those. I picked up the Boba, Bo-Katan, and the Dark Trooper yesterday. But yeah, my one GameStop had 5 of these. We had Podcasts, Muncher, Gruberson, which is the Paul Rudd character.
Okay.
So I had to pick those up. Although I don't get to keep them.
What? Don't tell me those are gifts. Oh, so cute.
The wife loves the mini puffs, so those are hers.
You must have already told her they were here, because I know she might be watching.
Exia just took a leap off the computer here. Jeez.
What you been doing? What you been doing?
Life is not that bad. Bad. You don't have to kill yourself now. Come on. But
it's been put together. It should be like yes. Yeah, I picked up this Hulk. It's
constipated.
He is. So
just sharted himself.
I know. That's why it's a dark purple. Very dark. You can't see.
I almost picked up the thing yesterday.
Why didn't you?
I'm just iffy on the Fantastic Four collection.
Oh, you meant that one. I thought you meant like the movie, The Thing.
No. I mean, well, that's a great movie. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But no, the Fantastic Four figures, I saw them at my my Target, and I was like,
Did you see the whole set or just the thing?
Well, they had Torch. They had they had pretty much the Fantastic Four. They didn't have the other figures. But I'm just kind of iffy on them because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like they should be part of the Marvel Legends collection, even though they're like their own little branding and offshoots. And I don't know. I'm just kind of like I'm being a little picky with my collection because I have to kind of refigure space out and just
Well, I gotta say one thing. Thank you, Dave. Because of your suggestion with Target and the shelves. I picked up one of those shelves off of your suggestion. So now that's my Masters of the Universe shelf. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, right over there.
I mean, like that right there?
Yep.
I got all my Motu Revelations on one shelf. And making sure that everyone gets along, I got Goliath on top.
Oh, there you go.
He's a big boy.
I got it's like 3 shelves just for the Masters of the Universe origin stuff. Because I've got except for I don't have any of the exclusives. It's not that important. But I have all the lines so far.
Hey, for like $33 or so, I mean, that's not bad for a 5-shelf bookcase.
Oh, yeah. And then my WWE Motus right under there. And then my Revelations, the beginning of Revelations is at the bottom.
Now, did you get Surtur?
No.
Because right now, I think Target and both Target and Walmart and I think GameStop. No, Amazon and GameStop are selling them for like $37. He's dropped down a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. If it was like super cheap, maybe. But Surtur, I don't know where the heck Surtur would go. Like, I don't even have the shelf side. Like,
I mean, I have him on my top shelf right there. You can see him. I mean, he's a big dude.
Yeah, but unfortunately, my top shelf is pretty much like that's one top shelf.
Gotcha.
And then that's the other. And then my other one over here, that's where Castle Grayskull is going to go. So
I mean, like, I got my little bookcase right there, right?
Yeah.
And everything is just kind of like to the wall.
Yeah.
All the way, like I'm pretty much wrapped around.
Well, see, if I didn't have a bed over here, I'd probably be able to do more. I'd have more space for more things. But the problem is that would open me up to buying more stuff. And yeah.
Like, I mean, I got my posters here.
Yeah.
I have my computer desk here, right here. Then I got my work desk over there. I
Yeah.
didn't have a work desk there. I would have room to put more stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm
Like if
gonna
I could just,
rearrange a few things.
I mean, I have like there was a time like I got small shelves like right down there, little small ones. I got like 3 of those,
I
but
do have something over there. I got to
yeah,
rearrange some of my tools and stuff so I can put some more stuff over there. But we use this room for like storage, like Christmas storage and stuff. So,
oh nah,
but if
we
you
don't.
notice, I got a few statues that I got to do openings of because I got Goldar, Captain America still. I just have a Goonies Monopoly sitting up there for right now. But I got room over there, so I got room to play with. It's just I'm kind of being choosy. Plus, I got a bunch of figures I still have to. I got some Star Wars that I still have to go through, like
Yeah.
and I got almost the entire What If. There's only one I'm missing, and that's Sylvie.
Do you want the Build a figure with it too?
Well, that's what I was going for, was to do the build figure.
Okay.
I figured, like, at first I was like, I'll wait on, but you know what? I'm like, no, I got to get him. But then I'm hearing rumors that they're actually going to do a Marvel zombie series. I don't know how accurate that is, but we know that they're going to do another What If season. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Greedo said he wants a G-string for everybody's channel. All right. I'll send you over my logo if you want to. I don't mind you putting my face on your crotch. What's yes, the blue say? I meant it exactly as it sounds.
I could say something. I'm going to behave. What's Blue saying? Yes, Ghostbusters have an app.
I have no idea. Ghostbusters have a nap.
I don't know if that's. Did he mean the HasLab?
Oh.
By the way, yeah, we broke 21,000.
Nice, yesterday. Nice. Well, yeah.
And the goal was only 7.
Well, see, and that I don't want to keep rehashing what I've said and other people have said for the last month. You know what? I will. Freaking Hasbro should have just said, you know what? Somebody who's in charge of all of Hasbro should have been like, look, these HasLabs should be like every 3 months. So, and because the Ghostbusters movie was coming up, it should have been, let's tie it with this. And then next year we'll do a G.I. Joe one. And then the next one we'll do Star Wars. Or,
yeah, but you know what? Let's be perfectly honest. Yeah, I know you've said it before. You know, they're all about making their money, and come on, they're hedging their bets. They're like, hey, let's do 3 labs. Let's jam everything as much as we possibly can to the end of this fiscal year.
Oh yeah.
But not realizing, hey, wait a minute, we're still in a pandemic. People don't exactly have the finances like they used to, but they decided to cheap out on a lot of stuff. Let's be honest, a cardboard backdrop for the Rancor. They should have had the Keeper as part of the Rancor package, not just a tier to unlock. I mean, we could sit here all night and discuss.
Well, I think you and I talked about with the Rancor. They should have had like a gate.
Yeah, I mean, they could easily do stuff. I mean, if they would have done that figure, people could have I know people who are making 3D files of stuff.
Yeah.
I know people who make 3D files to make props. You can't tell me someone's gonna, like in a CAD program, make their own gate. I mean, like you saw the the Papa Gord stream yesterday. That Boba throne.
Yeah.
That David Carell makes.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing looks sick, let's be honest.
Dude, I was trying to win it.
I know you were.
Twice. I was like, all right, I gotta roll. I was hoping the wheel But I did get I think I got some. I did win something at the end. But then I was like, and then I was trying to, like, I wouldn't have bid it so high on the throne if it wasn't for a good cause. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna cut it off at 100. If anybody beats me, then they beat me. I'm like, got 200, like 110. I'm like,
Yep.
so I had to hit up David.
What was that? I think did Mr. B get it, or was that the
no, it was
lightsaber?
No,
The lightsaber cross stitch. I think Mr. B wound up getting.
Yeah, no, I think in the bidding, the auction one, it was who was it? Yeah, I can't remember person's handle. It was a longer name. They're in Papa Gord's streams a lot, but
It'll probably hit me because I tend to be in a lot of his streams.
Yeah. Oh, he said Ghostbusters after nap.
Blue, are you trying to say you didn't care for the movie?
He's like, you know what I found extremely. What'd you find? What'd you find entertaining about Ghostbusters Afterlife? Blue Sasquatch.
Watch, he's gonna see the credits.
Oh, he said nothing. Oh, Greedo said nothing with a question mark. And Blue Sasquatch is like, great minds think alike. No. My favorite wrestler. Wow. Oh.
Now, Blue, are you being serious? Or are you being funny like a certain person that pops in people's chats asking about a favorite character?
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh, did you watch what was it? It was one of Destination Stone's recent hunts. Yes. And Dwayne brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
You can just see Stevie's face. Just that was priceless.
Well, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but I blocked that person very early.
Oh, really?
Well, this is not recent. This is probably like, I don't know, like a couple months back. I was doing lives on Sundays, and this person kept asking that question over and over and over again. And it's just like,
yeah,
I don't know. I get that we're all trying to grow our channels any way we possibly can. But like begging for subscriptions or begging for subs, just, I don't know.
Have you ever seen his channel?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So I was like, I looked at the thumbnails and I'm like, I watched a little bit. I'm like, really? And you're asking for subs from that channel? I'm like, okay,
it's
it's something, I guess, but
yeah, okay. Blue, I will say this. I acknowledge that the movie is not everyone's cup of tea. Okay, there are people that are not Ghostbuster fans or that maybe didn't like the feel of this particular Ghostbusters movie. Me personally, I mean, I enjoyed it. I've seen it 3 times. I do, obviously I'll be watching a lot more throughout my life. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, compared to the 2016 movie, it's a quantum leap. Okay? It was a different take on the movie, and I enjoyed it. I loved it tremendously. But also, if you notice, I'm kind of a big Ghostbusters fan, so yes, I will. But trust me, there are diehard fans out there that have given the movie criticism. That one with the pace and the whole writing, that if some people feel like it takes a while for it to get its legs, so to speak. But you can't please all the people all the time. Let's be perfectly honest.
But I mean, it's I haven't seen it yet, so I think once I get out of the holidays and figure out my job situation, I'll get back into watching movies. But movies just in general are subjective, everybody has their own opinions, and
Well,
every
and let's be honest. Look at this past year. There haven't been a lot of great movies to come out. Let's be
yeah.
honest. You know,
So
honestly, Dune. Like people were talking, they were raving about Dune.
yeah.
I felt that the early 2000 Sci-Fi Channel miniseries was way better than that one.
Oh wow. Okay.
I felt like this Dune took forever to get to what they got within like the first hour of the part one miniseries on Sci-Fi Channel early 2000s.
Mm.
I mean, it just, but that's just my opinion. Just like there are going to be some people like, wow, I really love this movie. And I'm just like, this is it. I mean, that's how far they got with it. And it's just, I don't know. It all depends. Everyone's got their own opinions and takes on everything.
Yeah.
Like me, I have not seen The Eternals, and I don't plan on seeing it until maybe it'll eventually be on Disney Plus, and then I'll catch it on some afternoon when I can't find anything else to watch. Shang-Chi I liked. Shang-Chi I thought was, it had a different vibe to it, different feel. Did you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Black Widow.
How did you like Eternals?
It was okay. It was I mean it was honestly, I felt like it was better it was more entertaining than Black Widow. Because Black Widow, I kind of felt like, okay, it had some good action, but Eternals had some good action.
Well, a friend of mine, a friend of mine brought up a very good point, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. This Black Widow should have been a movie that they did a while back.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have done it after, with her being gone.
Yeah.
This is a movie that they should have done in between the other movies leading up to Endgame. They could have had it anywhere back then, and I think it would have done tremendous.
Yeah. But I felt like Black Widow was more the whole movie was just setting up the stinger at the end. That's it. Yeah. There was nothing like, because we already know what happens.
Yeah.
To Natasha. So all it is just introducing us to other characters in her.
It was a stinger. It was a stinger for that scene.
Yeah.
With her sister. And it also explained how she got that vest.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Like, Crimson, what's his name? He was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The Crimson Guardian, was that his
Red Guardian?
The Red Guardian. He was hilarious.
Yeah, because there's a different character called Crimson Dynamo.
Yeah, that's I know that's Iron Man, but
I mean, he was hilarious. Oh no, it could have been worse. Like I said, it was entertaining. It wasn't bad. But if I'm between those three movies, if I'm ranking them, number 1 is Shang-Chi, number 2 is Eternals, and number 3 is Black Widow. And the only reason I say that is because Eternals is still kind of on the same level as Black Widow, but it's giving me something different than a standard Marvel movie.
It's giving you something than other than what is already going to happen.
Yeah, there's no formula to it. And there was some stuff that like I was like shocked, and I'm like, wow, this happened. But my problem with Eternals is too many people. Like, and I'm not going to say one way, or I'm not going to say certain things because that'll give hints to certain things. But there was stuff that happened that made me go, really?
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of videos where people talk about how woke it was supposedly be, and that they're, it almost seems like nowadays, and not this doesn't just go for Marvel, but for every entity out there, that, okay, we have to go down a checklist to include or have inclusion for every little category. And when you do that, I mean, don't write a story.
Yeah.
Don't just write a story, or don't make a movie and say, okay, we have to go down a checklist. Do things in a movie if it makes sense for the story, for the plot, to drive it forward, and if it makes sense to those characters.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's race swapping, gender swapping, you know, and I'm trying to be as even as possible about this. You know,
Yeah.
even if you're going to flip sexuality on certain characters, if it makes sense to the character and the experiences that they're going through, if it makes sense for that character and their personal story, yes, go for it.
Yeah.
But don't just do it just to do it.
Yeah. No,
You know,
I completely agree. Yeah.
like okay, what if is I think a good example where we get Carter gets the
Yeah.
serum instead of Steve.
Yeah.
You know, okay, that makes sense. That's where you're kind of swapping a character, but not really. You
But
know,
it's also an alternate storyline. So
yeah. I mean, if it serves a purpose, if it makes sense, don't just do it just because you think people want this to happen. Do
yeah.
it if it serves the character, serves the plot, and makes sense. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
I
Greedo says that
completely
the
agree.
timing for Black Widow was pretty dumb. Yeah, if they would have done it 2 or 3 years prior, I think it would have been perfect, and they probably would have done more.
Yeah.
But again, like you said Eternals has too many people. Well, that's the thing with Avengers. We kept adding more and more people,
But
and you can only make so many Marvel movies in a year, supposedly. So,
the Avengers, they built it up though.
yeah,
You know, they you got to see, and it wasn't like they did. Okay, we had an Iron Man movie, we had a Thor movie, we had a Captain America.
yeah.
You know,
But
and
they
then,
intersected each other, and they made that gradual progression. It made sense.
yeah, and then slowly you start introducing other characters, and you add them in. So when Endgame comes around, you go, "Oh my goodness, we got all these different people." And I don't understand why it's going on. No, you do understand because you've seen different people show up and start to build this huge Avenger because there's this huge like universe ending event, and they're able to show you we've got these big ass armies, two armies coming together. And it's like, okay, this, and nobody went, oh, this doesn't make any sense. This is no, it made complete and utter sense. So like,
because you had the Asgardians
yep,
came in at the end. You had the all the armies of Wakanda. You know,
yep.
you brought everybody together. I mean, you even had, I think, the Nova Force was there too.
Were they?
That's what I want to say, because I want to see.
Well, I know they had most of the wizards.
You know, and I love what Wong says. You wanted more.
Yeah.
And Wong cracks me up, and he had some. I mean,
Wong is great.
they did.
Wong is great.
Wong was awesome in Shang-Chi.
Yeah. And see, and there's something because in the comic books, Wong is just, a sidekick.
Yeah.
He's, and it's more offensive in the comic book. But somehow the movies were able to go, oh, we got Wong, but he's not he's more like a partner than a sidekick.
He's kind of Watson to Holmes.
Exactly.
Which is funny because Benedict Cumberbatch played Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, he did.
So. But it makes sense.
Yeah, and he's actually spitting more truth than Strange is. He's like, dude, why are you doing this? This is stupid.
And think about it. Also, Wong was like, okay, here's this idiot named Strange. Okay, you're gonna promote his ass?
right up
You're
off the
pretty much
street.
let him do everything he wants. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it.
I'm gonna trust you. But I'm not gonna keep silent if I need to.
And who knew that Wong liked karaoke?
Oh yeah, man. I want a Wong story now.
I think we need that. I think we need Wong going to,
Yeah,
what draws him to Kamatash?
yeah,
What brought him?
That would definitely help him out so much. Like that would giving him some backstory. Oh my goodness! I hope in Multiverse of Madness.
Honestly, I've never read that much of Doctor Strange, so I really don't know Wong's backstory. But I would love to see the MCU. Backstory of Wong.
Yeah.
What if Wong was? I mean, what if he was a scientist, or what if he was like? What if he was a school teacher, or what if he was like an athlete of some kind, or who knows what? Or what if
he might have just been he
might have been a family man for all we know and lost his family,
or he could have been a degenerate. He could have been a gambler.
He could have been a loud singer for all we know.
Yeah. So,
but it would be interesting.
Yeah. But let's do some building. Segue. Transition. But no, yeah, I would love a Wong story.
Oh, hopefully we'll get it someday.
Catherine Danes, how's he going?
Now, do you think we're headed towards the Young Avengers anytime soon?
Well, they said that the Ant-Man movie is supposed to be the lead-in for Young Avengers.
Quantumania?
Yeah. So, I guess that's where they may first come together.
Are you saying you think they're going to bring his daughter into it, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
That starts the precursor to it?
Well, I think they may bring in, but yeah, his daughter is supposed to be a member in the comic books. She goes by the name Stature.
Okay. Yep. You've been watching Hawkeye?
Heck yeah.
Wife and I just watched the first 3 episodes this past weekend, so we still been watching part 4.
Oh.
But trust me, I already know that a certain person makes an appearance in part 4, so I already know that.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm not even on about that.
but I'm actually enjoying it. And that's another person. We should have had a Hawkeye. We could still get a Hawkeye prequel movie. I mean, we don't know the story of how Clint came into it,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I need that much information. I feel like this show is giving us so much. I don't know if I need to see him grow up because I don't feel like it's going to be the same story as the comic book. And
what about at least giving us a story how him and Nat met?
I think they should do that. I think they should build for a second Black Widow movie.
Give us Budapest.
Yes.
Just name it Budapest, and that's all we need. We just need to
just call the movie Black Widow Budapest. That's it. Shoot, I'd say you don't even have to give us a movie. They could have done a one-shot, maybe 20 minutes.
I mean, they could even do not even a whole series. Give us 4 episodes or 5 episodes, a little mini, a little short little thing. Bam. Yeah. You can give us something even at least half the length of Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yep.
Give us something like that. Just Or at the very least, they could even do an animated if they really wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh.
And there's no lie, what is the one? I mean, I can't wait for them to do Marvel Zombies as an actual series.
Oh yeah, especially seeing that one episode of What If.
Yes, sir. Hey, Sleeping, what's up? He's Sleeping Collectible himself.
Sleeping!
The man, the myth, the bear.
He's a bird.
Speaking of bears, did you see Rebel's latest thumbnail for his stream Wednesday?
No, I did not.
I'll tell her a story or two from us. He said he's putting the little one to bed. Nobody wants to see my face.
Put her to sleep.
Not in the sleeper hold, I don't think, but
no. Knowing sleeping, he's a big fan of CM Punk, so he's gonna do the GTS. Go to sleep.
There we go.
Go to sleep.
That's a little bit better. Still getting used to the new camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a new cell phone. So it seems a lot better.
I was using my cell phone for a good while, but it's a Samsung and I just don't want it to blow up. But, I mean, well, there's that, and also if you're doing a stream and let's say someone's messaging you, or you need to pull something up on your phone, well, your phone's the camera, so you really can't.
Oh no, everybody knows that. Look, whoever's calling, they're just gonna have to wait.
They're calling me.
The what?
They're calling me.
Yeah, they can call all they want.
They're calling me. Skate.
If it's that important, my wife will get a hold of me.
Well, sometimes it's my wife who's trying to get a hold of me because for a bad habit of mine, I usually keep my phone on silent all the time.
Me too.
Well, because I can't use my phone at work, so I usually have my phone on silent because I don't need any distractions.
Exactly. Me too. So my wife knows that, and so either if she's here, she'll just like I'll see her open the door and be like, "Hey, blah blah blah." She'll give. Well, that's a different story. That's for after the stream.
Hey now.
But if she's at work,
hello.
There you go. She'll pull up the stream and she'll let me know in the stream, like, hey, there's an emergency or something. If there's an emergency. Or she'll just be like, she did it one time. She's like, are you hungry? You want some food? What you want? So
why did that pop up in my head? I gotta behave.
Why?
We say if you're hungry, a certain wrestler's voice popped up in my head. What does everybody want?
Oh, what does everyone need?
See, I don't watch wrestling now, but I watched wrestling practically all my life.
You talking about this guy right here?
Yes. What's with the hair on him? Jeez.
With the faded autograph?
See, yeah, Al Snow. You gotta love Al. I watched him when he made appearances on ECW. Not on TV, but I saw him in person.
Oh.
Downtown Buffalo, we have Erie Community College, and they used to have live shows at Burt Flickinger Center down there.
Okay.
And that was the most wildest stuff you could ever imagine.
Oh yeah. ECW.
I mean, Sabu, Taz, just
the franchise, Shane Douglas.
Yep.
Damn.
That was really people's wrestling because
the whole
wrestlers looking for a steel chair, you hand it to them, and they're like, "Hey, he just broke his back with my chair.
Yeah.
The good old days.
That's when wrestling was good.
Dudley's.
Back in my day, we had good wrestling. Not this watered down crap.
Simmer down now.
Like, if you ever want to get on Taz's bad side, just tell
Which
him.
Taz? Taylor or
Yeah, Tasman Taylor. Just tell him, hey, I heard your favorite wrestler was Kenny Omega. He will shit a brick. He will go off on Kenny Omega and then you.
I don't know. I might be able to take Taz. I don't know.
Taz says he used to do like mixed martial arts.
Okay.
He was like 4-0 or something before he said he's like I'm gonna try and get back in the
Look
fight.
at me shake. Ooh.
Yeah, I can tell.
I mean, no, I love Taz like a brother, but let me just put it this way. My dad was maybe about 5'7", 5'8", not really a big guy, but he always said, "Listen, no matter how tall you are, I can bring him down to my size." So,
yeah, that sounds like my dad. My dad used to be like, "Look, boy, I don't care how old you are or how tall you get, and still whoop your ass." Like, okay,
basically,
Dad. Okay.
but I kind in a way, I'm kind of glad I got out of wrestling, watching wrestling when I did.
Yeah.
Because it kind of went downhill. I mean, the most recent, like I didn't watch wrestling for probably 5, maybe 6 years.
Yeah.
And I tuned on wrestling this past year, and you know for why. When CM Punk came back, I had to tune in to watch that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, not for nothing, Punk was, let's be honest, he's one of, at least in my opinion, he's one of the best, he's got that presence. He's got that power of the mic.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. No,
he won't catch me spending money on trying to see, like Flair or somebody who's 70,000 years old. I mean,
and still trying to wrestle.
I get it. I can understand why he's still doing stuff because that's his life. That's what he knows.
Yeah.
And some people, they want to keep doing things a certain way. They want to keep living their life a certain way because that's the only way they know how. Maybe they don't have, like my dad. He's been gone a couple of years now, but he was to the point where a lot of his siblings were gone. All of his Vietnam buddies were gone. He was like the last one of his group that was still around, and you just got sometimes people like that. They just have to, they're trying to hang on to, or just live their life the only way they know how.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's like my dad. He still works, even though he could be retired and just sitting around, but he loves selling stuff, and so he does like commercial real estate right now, but he can also set his own schedule, so he doesn't have to like go into an office or.
Well, that's cool. I mean, my dad in his last few years, like he was the guy in the neighborhood who could fix a lawnmower. He could help jury rig. He was always trying to stay busy helping people, even though he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because of health wise, but he, always kept himself out there. He was one of those people, even if he was on vacation when we were younger, he had to stay busy.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Like my dad does a lot of stuff right now. Like, me and my brother are over the age of 35, and we're and my dad was just like, he's doing stuff for the Democratic Party. Like he's a major helper in there, and he's
Mover and
also
shaker.
pretty much like he was in the Big Brother program,
Okay.
and like the kid he was helping is now getting ready to go to college. And I don't think there was ever a chance that anybody thought he would go to college.
Well,
But
I can understand that because I did my shot at going to college, and no way at the time, no one in my family thought like, wait a minute, you? I'm like, yeah, I unfortunately I didn't graduate, but at least I wanted to make that attempt.
oh
That
yeah,
was something that nobody thought I would ever even think of trying to do, and it was something I wanted to do. And unfortunately, circumstances prevent me from completing.
yeah,
But at least I can say I put myself out there.
yeah,
I mean, the worst thing it's one thing to fail. It's another thing to not even know whether you could have done it or not. To at
yeah,
least take that chance. I mean, what more can you really say? You know?
yeah. No, that's. I mean, I've been down that road. I've tried it and didn't work out, but
You know,
I'm still doing well and
there's
succeeding.
two words that can be the most haunting, and that's what if. At least if you put yourself out there, hey, you have your answer now. You know.
Yep. So yeah, no, it is
Yep.
like that's me right now with like because I hate change, and I'll be honest with that. I hate changing, and I'm almost willing to stick it out somewhere, just just
Hoping that
because.
maybe things get better.
Mm,
You know.
yeah, but because I'm supposed to be starting a new job sometime next year, and it's gonna make me a crap ton more money, but I have to start all over again, and I just started all over again in January of this year. So it's like, oh, I gotta start all over again. And
I mean,
usually my jobs, I stay there for like 7, 8 years.
well, today was my eighth anniversary being with my job.
Nice, nice.
You know what I got for it? I got an automated card signed by 3 people there. I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. It's like one of those automated things. One of them happens to be my current supervisor, who I'll probably be changing come next month.
Hmm. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's going to be interesting next year. I just want to find out what my pay is going to be, and what
Mm-hmm.
my schedule is going to be. The sooner I can find that out, the
Like,
better.
see, that's something similar to like at my job. They keep asking me, "Oh, are you going to go for the new shift bit?" I'm like, "Nope. Monday through
Mm,
Friday, weekends off, 9 to 5:30. I am perfectly fine with that. I don't need some 10:30 to 7 and be off on Fridays and Saturdays. I mean, a lot of times when there isn't a pandemic going on, my wife has family in Michigan and Ohio, and we can see someone. We can leave on a Friday, or like Friday night and Friday afternoon after work, shoot to Ohio, spend the weekend, drive back on Sunday,
yeah,
or even on a Monday kind of deal.
yeah,
If I'm working a different kind of schedule, or I'm going to be missing a lot of holiday stuff, and no thanks.
yeah,
So, but yeah, I get what you're saying about having to start over. Nobody likes to start over.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like some people do. I don't get it. Like,
Probably. I mean, I'm
I
sure
think,
there are a lot of people who prefer to start over, but you know, sometimes that can be pretty scary for some people, or the fact that great, I'm gonna have to start all over because you're no longer in the comfort zone. You no longer have
Exactly.
there are things that are no longer certain, so you're
Yep.
not quite sure how they're going to actually be moving forward. But if it's a situation where, yes, by doing this, I'm going to have better circumstances, I'm going to have better benefits, I
Oh
can
yeah.
provide better for my family, then yeah, by all means, go for it.
Oh no, yeah. And that's pretty much it. It's like, you know, if I can help better us some way, heck yeah. And I could be making 10 to 30,000 more than I am now.
Go for it.
Hell yeah. I'll put up with it.
Well, it's like
So,
a lot of people criticize me because of the company I work for. I work for a cable company. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
They usually get the brunt of the harassment, so to speak. But you know what? I tell people when they say, "Oh, your company sucks," I'm like, "Well, okay, that's your opinion."
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. I mean, I get a steady paycheck from them. I get my benefits. If it wasn't for the benefits I got there, I might be looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
But when you work for a cable company and you get cable and internet for nothing, you really can't complain about that now, can you?
Pretty much. No.
So,
And that's why, like, I mean, where I'm going, from what they've told me, like, my benefits will be for me and my wife will be completely taken care of. Like, that doesn't come out of my pocket at all. I'm like, shh,
that's like gold right there.
I know. Like, and I think some people don't realize, like, if somebody doesn't take out those benefits from you, that's more money in your pocket. So,
Well, my wife just recently switched jobs.
okay,
It just so happened that her now former employer it wasn't the greatest situation there. There was a lot of changes going on there.
yeah,
She found something a little bit further away from home,
yeah,
but when it came down to it, she's happier. Because honestly, the place she was working at, it was one of those spots where they take advantage and they try and get as much out of a person
oh yeah,
without giving back, kind of deal, right? Okay,
yep,
and just so happened that new job, same medical, except a little bit extra. Like you know how they have like medical flex plans, right?
yeah,
Well, they threw a ton of money on a medical card that she and I, because I'm on her medical plan, that we
mm-hmm.
could use for medicines, doctor's appointments, blood work, and that's money we don't have to spend out of pocket.
Oh yeah,
So that's like them giving you X amount of dollars.
yeah,
So, and we're not talking like 200 or 300. We're talking substantial. Let's just put it that
okay,
way. So,
okay,
I
yeah,
mean, a
yeah,
situation like that, yeah, that works out.
oh
But
yeah,
it's cool to see a company can do something like that. They're not going to give you just flat out, X amount of dollars in your pay, but oh, we'll give you this. With me being an asthmatic and her with she has to go to a lot of different specialists because she had a lot of side effects from the surgery that we both went through.
okay,
So that helps us out a lot in the long run.
oh yeah,
So for medicines and everything, that's like tremendous. So I mean, a situation like that is, you do what you have to do. We're not spring chickens, but we're just trying to do what we can. I mean, my job's changed a lot over the past couple of years. I mean, when I first started there, we used to have Nerf gun wars with the supervisors.
mm,
They were giving TVs out as gifts for incentives for doing really good work. It wasn't sales or anything. It was customer service still, but there was a lot of differences to how it is now from what it started at.
oh yeah,
I mean, you could show up in jeans and a t-shirt, you were straight. Now, not so much.
no, yeah, no. I feel like a lot of places have changed their mindsets because of everything that's going on, and
Well,
mm,
even
like,
with like, as long as I can work from home, I'm going to keep working from home. Is my
Yeah.
whole thing, because my commute was like an hour commute
Ooh.
to work and hour commute back.
Yeah.
So, but as long as, I mean, they even told me eventually I will be going back.
Mm.
You're like, oh yes, you will be going back. We don't know when, but it will happen.
Like, I hope not.
Well, and unfortunately, New York State just brought back the mandate for masks, because
Mm.
apparently a lot of people have been hitting the hospitals, because there's still, I don't want to get political, but there's still a lot of people that feel certain ways about vaccinations.
Oh no, I trust me. I know
And you
some
know what?
people.
I'm like, personally, I just don't get how some people feel certain ways. I'm like, I'm an asthmatic. I went and I got my vaccine. I got my booster because I'm in that risk range. So that's why I went and got it done.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't need to get sick.
No.
You know.
Or get anybody close to you sick.
Well,
Like,
we had a scare here. My wife found out because we got tested, and it turned out that she had the antibodies, but I didn't. All that meant
um,
was not necessarily that she had it, but she was exposed to people that did.
yeah.
But I wasn't. So
Mm.
I mean, we kind of lucked out there, right?
Yeah.
But it's like it's one of those things, because her worst fear is with me being an asthmatic, that if she somehow had it and brought it home and I got sick off of it, that's one of her
Yeah.
worst fears.
Oh yeah.
And I
No,
told
that's
her, I
mine
said,
too.
listen, if it happened, then we'll go
Do
through
whatever
it.
gets
We'll
in.
work
Yeah.
through it. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm gonna say, "Damn you." I mean, that stuff happens. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Go
Well, no,
through it
that
one or the other.
I mean that's my biggest fear is because I mean this since this whole thing's happened, I've been still working outside, around the public, and my wife, having been diagnosed with diabetes.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
it's just her
both of
being
us
her at
were
risk. Yeah.
diabetics, so yeah.
So I'm just so I do every precaution I can when I'm at work, when I'm before I come in. And so yeah, I don't I take everything I'm doing seriously, and I don't know what I would do if I uh, yeah, if something happened. So yes. But on a different subject though, I just put up
Save the butler money by switching to Geico.
almost fuck Geico. I mean, forget
Whoa, whoa,
about
whoa!
Geico.
Language. Whoa, whoa! My ears.
Whoa, I hate Geico. I used to
Language,
I
people.
had Geico when I first started driving. Those people, but no. So this Sunday coming up, I'm gonna do a 4-hour live stream.
That's
No,
your celebratory 400, right?
well, it's 400, but it's really the my 1 year anniversary. So just kind of the holidays are here.
The
400
holidays are
over
here.
4.
When
Yeah,
did
the
that happen?
holidays are right after Halloween.
Halloween is my holiday. What are you talking about?
Christmas is my
What can I
I'm a
say? I love
Christmas fan.
demons.
I love the joy and the giving and the taking.
I heard you love listening to Mariah Carey singing.
More for Whitney Houston, but yeah, Mariah Carey's not bad. She has a future in this
Whitney
business.
before the coke and crack, or just
Uh, I don't know. I
I
don't
know I'm
know.
going to hell for that one.
I'm trying to. I don't remember. Maybe all the above. maybe all the above. But yeah, I'm gonna have a 4-hour stream where I'll be opening up, finally opening up Castle Grayskull, and then
By
do
the
some.
power of Nathan Bowden.
I have the power. Yes. Yes. Oh yes.
Now, did you watch Revelations
Revelations? Oh yeah.
Part 2?
Oh yeah. As soon as it came out.
What did you think of the scene?
Oh, that was that was a little weird. Like that don't even make no sense. I mean, I mean, I like the idea that they tried it, but I don't. Yeah,
Well, we
just
always knew Evil Lynn was a freak. I mean, let's be honest.
who? Who's
Evil
a
Lynn.
freak? Oh,
Evil Lynn.
oh yeah. She
Hi,
hangs
hi,
out.
hi.
She hangs out with him. She's got to be automatically.
But we never really saw that. Now you want to unseen it.
Yeah, it's like when you were in like high school. It's just like it's all dry hump. That's all. It wasn't
Yeah,
nothing.
but for a cartoon, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It looks more like an anime anyway. Anime is a little weird.
They went full on Joker and Harley, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
Although she did hook up with Robin once, or Nightwing.
Hmm. That's not weird either. That's creepy. But yeah, no, I'll be doing
No, in one of the DC
doing
animated
Gunpla.
movies, they did that.
Oh, I wonder what is that the one where Batman and Batgirl got
No,
together?
no, that's a different one. I know which one you're talking about, though.
Okay.
DC's
Yeah.
getting freaky with the cartoons, man.
DC has to do something
Uh,
because they ain't got much else.
I mean, DC does some good animated movies.
Some of
It's
them.
just Marvel does the better live action. Yes, I said
Yeah.
it.
No, it's
Y'all can
true.
look at me sideways and call me all kinds of names. I said it. I'll say it again.
I agree. I feel like I still haven't watched the what is it the 4-hour Snyder cut.
I watched it, and it was definitely an improvement. I will say that.
Well, I would hope so. With 4 hours, you got to prove something. You can't just be 4 hours of garbage. I mean, you could be, but like, come on, it's got to be some improvement.
The only thing that was cringeworthy in that was Flash.
Flash has
Just
always been cringeworthy.
because there's a scene in there. I don't want to spoil it for you, but after you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're like, that's what Dave was talking about.
Mm, it wasn't with Iris.
It was.
Okay.
So you might know what I'm referring to.
Mm, yeah. I don't have a problem. Like my things with stuff is I don't have a problem with spoilers because I'll look at spoilers. Plus, my memory is crap, so I won't remember in probably like 2 hours. But
But
I like to see where stories go. Like
yeah,
I love the middle. I don't care about the beginning or the end. The ending's good, but
I mean, I'm usually the guy that wants to read up on spoilers because I still like to see it actually happening.
yeah, I want to see it in action. Like I want to see what it looks like. You can tell me all this stuff or give me some crappy version, but I want to see it on the big screen.
Ooh. G-Force says he picked you over KBG.
For what?
Because Colbane is doing a Minecraft game stream.
Uh-huh.
So G-Force picked you over him because we're doing Gunpla.
Oh.
Yeah. Priorities. What can we say?
I appreciate it, sir. Yeah, I've never. Uh-oh. We've got ourselves a new person coming in. Speaking, he must have heard you talking about him.
G-Force?
We got
He's a bit blurry, but
G-Force.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, G-Force?
Oh, just loving watching you guys build some Gundams. Well, I have a backlog that I have to get at and can't get to.
Oh,
I heard your backlog has a backlog. Is that true?
Sometimes. Because I keep adding to it. So I guess that's true, Dave.
That big stack right there. That's my backlog right there.
I almost bought more this weekend, but I didn't.
That's way more than what I have, Nathan.
They had the one Barbados it's like all black or like a dark gray with the 4 legs.
The Barbatos?
Barbatos.
That one, and they had the was it Levians?
Oh yeah, the
Live Lance
one. Yeah.
I got that one too.
At
that
one of my
targets
too. They had those at my Target. I was like, because I was
probably 4 or 5 that I hadn't seen before at my Target, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. I had a whole TVC wave I had to buy, so.
Well, I was trying to finish up some Christmas shopping and trying to balance some finances this week because
exactly. It's hard hunting out there.
I bought a bunch of these Funkos, but these are not mine. These are from my wife. So I bought a bunch of Funkos, and plus I had to make sure I had finances for a certain Hasbro related item.
And I'm sure you're donating to Toys for Tots and stuff like that. You always do. So
yeah. Well, I do have a few Toys for Tots that I'm actually donating. Because tomorrow, my group, the Buffalo Ghostbusters, will be at a movie theater in Western New York for Toys for, or doing a thing at not a movie theater, but one of our shopping centers. We're doing a big toy drive tomorrow, so I'm actually taking the day off tomorrow.
Nice.
So I can prep for that because we're doing our every year. Well, we do year round. We do fundraising for Toys for Tots, and our big shopping spree is going to be tomorrow. And then after that, we're doing the toy drive at the mall. So we're going to be
pretty busy.
Up. Yeah.
That's good. That's
good. That's awesome.
Well, we were supposed to do it. We were supposed to do it early Sunday morning, but thanks to all the storms that came through, about a third of the area lost power. So that particular store didn't have power. So.
No, yeah.
What are you building, Nathan?
The America type, the entry grade.
Very nice, very nice.
Got to get back into the swing of things.
It's the Kurt Ang Gundam.
Oh, but it's a 2-drink minimum, folks. It's 2-drink minimum.
Let me pull my American down.
Yes. Well, hold on.
He's got to polish it for you.
It's a family show. It's supposed to be a family show at least.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Is the American pattern? Is that the stars on there? Is that like a decal or is that already printed on it?
It's pretty much all the decal.
Okay.
Like, because I have a RX from 1992 up there that is basically the identical figure to this.
Okay, I might have to buy a couple of those because I've been looking to do something as a Ghostbuster mod, and I think I could do him as a Ghostbuster mod.
Oh yeah.
This is my first Gundam I ever built.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
He's got a lot of wings and stuff like that the American doesn't have, but
Now,
I mean,
G, did you do the Exia yet?
I have not. I haven't gone into the Exia yet. But I mean, they're basically the same figure if you look at their main parts.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
But
It looks like it's just like the decals for one, and then the accessories for the others are different.
yeah, I mean, this one has a lot of flair to it with the jet and the wings and stuff like that. But I mean, core wise, it's basically the same figure.
Yeah.
Same legs, almost the same skirts, similar chests. You know, they're different colors. So, but not much has changed since 1992.
Not much.
Yeah. I mean, the cartoon's still the cartoon, so I think you don't mess with perfection.
Yeah, you get what you get with an RX kit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the granddaddy. They're going to keep it in a line.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would love to see if they're doing like the American type. I want to see like different other like country versions.
Oh, they have tons of them.
Oh, do they?
Is there a Canadian type?
You can get just about any country. There's Japan, there's Russia, I think there's German, Canada.
I think I'm glutton for a punishment now.
Yeah, I think you've gone down a rabbit hole, my friend.
Oh, no.
I could just imagine the Canadian one. It used like a curling stone as a weapon.
I love curling.
A tough sport, my friend. Don't discount it.
I love curling. That's like the only sport I watch in the Winter Olympics is curling.
Trust me, I know someone through my job who actually is on a curling team.
Nice.
My roommate from college curls.
Oh,
it's crazy.
My wife gives me crap. She's like, "How can you watch this? Do you not see the strategy that's going on here? He's blocking him out.
Russian ice to fucking get this thing into a certain position. Come on."
Yeah. And then she just walks out the room, and I'm like, "Yes,
whatever.
Yes, I found a way to get her out. Yes." I mean, oh man, I wish you could stay.
I hope she's not watching right now.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what's up, Autobot? What's up, Fabulous?
Look at this.
There's
Hold on a second. Where we at? I go, it's a living. Who we got? We got the fabulous disaster in here. Wow. Oh, no. Autobot.
Exia was pretty cool. I love the metal on here.
All the crazy.
Ooh.
Very good. Whoa, look at that blade he's got.
Yeah.
Oh.
Took me a while to build him, though. A lot of small pieces. He was smaller than I thought he would be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought he'd be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I think the boxes are deceptively.
Yeah.
Like they look like they're going to be bigger, and then you go, "Oh, that was nuts." Where we're supposed to go?
This one, like the box.
I'm curious to see how big this one will be.
But
oh yeah,
I think still, as an HG, I think it's just going to be a 4.5-inch figure or whatever they are.
I also got this one from
Yeah.
Iron Blood.
Oh yeah, I've got that one.
The Bio. I got this one from Hobby Lobby, but
Oh
I think they have the American Gundam at Hobby Lobby now, and they've been doing 40% off. So I'll probably pick up a couple of those to do some mods, some paint
yeah,
mods on.
yeah. There's a place I go to locally that they sell figures, but like half the store is just solely devoted towards Gundams and other like Gundam like was it some other is there other like
Gundam
every Gundam like figures, Gunpla, like Evangelion.
Okay, like DS has done a couple of those.
Yeah. So yeah, I got some
picked up some of the
figures over
Dragon
here.
Ball ones.
I was thinking about that.
Huh?
I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about the Transformers and Star Wars ones too.
Yeah, the Transformer ones are good. And I mentioned Autobot's been working on a Rodimus one. And I mentioned that they're basically the Transformers in the theme of the IDW comics, and IDW is, I think, is like they're either going like they're shutting down or they're refocusing. So Transformers is leaving, going to another property or another. I don't know if it's Dark Horse or who's taking it over. So I mean, those kits might actually be worth a few bucks down the line.
Okay.
So I went to Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago, and I missed the 40% off signs. I have no idea how I missed them, but I did. And then down towards the Transformers, Star Wars, and
All the box model kits, yeah.
Model kits, they didn't have a sign. So whichever. I looked at the Mandalorian kit, and it was $69.
Yeah.
For the figure?
Yeah, I could not believe my eyes, because in Target it's like what, 34?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh wow.
That, like, I was like, $69 for this thing? Are you kidding me?
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
But I did pass up on a Gunpla that I probably should have gotten, which was the Command Cant. And I was like, oh man, now that I look back at my video and I see that they were 40% off, I should have got it.
Oh, so you recorded it, but you didn't realize it, and you watched
didn't realize it at the time.
They were 40 off?
Yeah, I was totally missed all the signs and went to the Gunpla section that had no signs and was like, oh, they're not 40% off, so I'm not going to get anything.
That's it. You're grounded.
Yeah, I lose my card.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's the only reason I have the app. Is I just go on the app, I check
the app before you go in. Yep.
Yeah. Even before I leave the house, I'm like, am I going to buy any Gundams today? Let's check the app. No 40%. I'm not hitting Hobby Lobby.
Well, my Hobby Lobby rarely ever has
Hobby Lobby there.
The what?
I didn't even know there was a Hobby Lobby there. I just happened on it. I was like, oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's when I was in Rocky Mountain.
My Hobby Lobby rarely gets new stuff, so that's what kind of throws me off.
Yeah.
But like every time I go there, like the Transformer kits are insanely priced compared to the Gundam kits.
Yeah.
Like they're usually originally $60. But I mean, sure, you can take 40% off, but still that's a lot more than you're paying per kit for a Gundam.
Yeah.
It's not like you can transform the figure. You can't. At least with some of the Gundam kits, you have different modes. And
no, that's true. The what?
So you're Salacious's executive assistant?
Greedo says he wants to be the assistant to the executive's assistants if that becomes available.
He really doesn't ask much of you.
Well, we got one more week until the fight happens.
Oh, I can't wait.
Is there a name? Is there a name for this match?
The fight of the century.
We'll have to find something.
They've been verbally duking it out this whole time, so I don't know. I have to get with. We'll figure.
The last thing I saw was AMW kidnapping a monkey lizard, which he thought was salacious.
Oh.
And then didn't he accuse you of borrowing his car and not filling it up with gas?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But
What
I did
round?
bring it back. I did bring it back.
Can you do a Thriller in Star Wars round?
I don't know. Like, I have breaking kayfabe here. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm letting them figure it out, and we see what happens. Not Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, right before Christmas.
Mean, if it would have been happening on like one of Taz's streams, you could have called it the Showdown at the Hoedown.
Oh, this is true.
That might still be viable.
We might still do that. We might still do that.
Ask Tasman if we can have the rights.
Yeah. Just pay him for a one night only thing. One night only.
Well, I'm not going to say. I was going to say something, but he's not here to defend himself.
It's Tasman.
I give Tasman a lot of shit.
I was going to say he's used to paying for it, isn't he?
Probably.
I know. I'm going to hell for that.
That's all right. Like I always tell people, look, I already got a condo ready. I'm already set in hell. So.
So, did any of you guys buy tickets for Spider-Man yet?
No.
I'm not. I mean, obviously, I'm going to see it at some point.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like,
oh, did you get your tickets? I'm like, no.
Especially hearing how some people are, how stupid people are.
Yeah.
I can wait. I mean, I'm not gonna wait too long because being on YouTube, I don't want to get spoiled, and people will put up pictures that'll spoil the whole movie for you.
Well, people will be doing that on Facebook and Twitter.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, between Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, somebody is going to spoil it.
The figures will spoil it for you too.
Yeah. Well, shoot, I might find somebody at work that might spoil it for me. Oh man, did you see how many people died? What? Shut up! Just shut up! Leave me alone! Don't talk to me all day. Just don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me.
Can you believe Bleep died?
I'd be like, oh. I think I've seen 2 trailers for it. And I've seen some people talk about it like, oh, speculations on what they think. But
I had somebody say, can you believe they showed Uncle Ben dying? I'm like, really? Really? Come on. Movie's not even out yet, people.
You think that you can predict what's going to happen based on a trailer? Like,
yeah. I mean, you get sometimes where you can be like, you know, if you've seen it, if you've seen enough, you might be able to get a lucky guess here and there.
Right, but just for that one chance to hit peak in YouTube or
yeah.
Like, it's just for grabs. It's not for anything else. They're just trying
to get
review comes.
I can appreciate that because I mean, let's be honest. I recorded a video yesterday morning for the HasLab Proton Pack, and I got a crap ton of views on that. So, I mean, I did it because I wanted to do a video because it was the day of. Plus, I was hoping I would get some views, and I got myself a good chunk of views from that video. So
Yeah. Well,
but I get what you're saying. It's some people go for that shock factor.
Trying to predict what happens in a video or a movie that you've not seen. All you've seen on is the same content that everybody else has seen.
Yeah.
There's always a race to be the first person to do it.
Yep.
Be first.
Well, and you'll see. Watch as soon as the critics, they the first set of critics that see it, probably out in LA, they'll you pull up YouTube or Facebook or whoever you follow, somebody will have something up where they're like, "Oh, I just came back." You probably see the movie theater right behind them. "Oh, I just came back from watching, and I can't tell you much, but you guys should really go see it." Bro, I'm like, what? This is one is garbage. What you're saying, and two, it's like, really, you couldn't wait. You had to just throw some piece of crap information out there.
Right. That's the thing that bothers me. I don't really do what you're gonna, I can't hate on anybody's channel. Do what you're gonna do, but
yeah,
the angle you want to play, you want to just be the first in everything. Like that's not really on.
When the Ghostbusters movie came out, I did a non-spoiler video. But that same night, people were already spoiling it on YouTube, and I'm just like, whatever. It's at least they give a little bit of consideration.
An hour before I saw the sequel, what was it? I can't even think of the name of it. Force Awakens, wherever Solo died.
I saw
an hour before I was scheduled to see the movie.
Oh,
here's a picture on Facebook of Kylo killing Han Solo. I'm like, are you fucking?
Yep.
Hour.
Yep.
8 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't even eat. I haven't talked to that guy since. He's my uncle, by the way. Like, are you kidding me? You're gonna push this nonsense out. It's been 10 years since we've seen the damn Star Wars movie, and you're gonna spoil it right away?
Yeah, they'd be disowned too. Yeah.
Oh, I've unfriended people that were like, because Ghostbusters Afterlife, people saw it at CinemaCon like in September, and then at New York Comic Con, there was a screening there, so there are people that have seen it.
Yeah.
In fact, Josh.
He did, right.
Josh Care Bear saw it, but all he said was, "Listen, you're gonna love this movie." He said, because he said this to me in the chat. He said, "You're gonna love this movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but this is what you've been waiting for." And that I appreciate. But when you get people who are blatantly posting stuff, screen caps, there is this one, and he's a total douchebag in the Ghostbuster groups. He was posting like, "Hey, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Oh, I have all these spoilers. The movie's not out yet, but he supposedly had all these spoilers." He messaged me. He says, "Oh, by the way, listen, I have all these spoilers. Let me send them to you." And I blocked him immediately. And then I blocked him in Messenger. And then I posted it on his page. I was like, "Please do not send me any more messages about the movie."
Yeah.
if you know someone who you think might be interested, message them. Say, hey, I happen to have a bunch of spoilers. Would you be interested? Yes or no? They say no. Okay, back off. Let it be. Don't just
Like that. That's like I've never heard of somebody like trying to like hit somebody up. Hey, you want some spoilers? Like somebody like back in the day, you get somebody in a raincoat and they're like, "Hey, you want some spoilers here? I got some spoilers. What kind of spoilers do you want?" Like what the hell is that?
like you want my foot up your ass?
That's creepy. That is creepy.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Well, see, like me,
And say how
I'm a big person when it comes to like I love to look up spoilers, but for that movie, I was like, nope, no, unless it's a family member messaging me about something or someone from my team messaging me, I was ignoring it on Facebook for the most part, or I would post stuff like for videos in Sleeping's group, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was pretty much staying away from social media for the most part.
I try not to spoil anything that I watch. If I can, I mean, there's no reason for me to say, hey, my guy, why would I say that? Like, if not, I won't spoil it. It's the attitude you gotta take, I think.
I mean, like I get people coming up to me because they know I'm a Ghostbuster fan. They're like, "Oh, I'm sure you saw the movie. Can you tell me what happens?" I'm like, "No, you need to watch it yourself."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to spoil it for you because to me, I know there are some people that are not fans of the movie. Some people who have criticisms about it, but you know what? I
Dave,
enjoyed it so much that I'm like, you have to see it for yourself.
with the movie right now is that you're a super Ghostbuster fan, and I can't take your opinion. So you're like the 100th percentile of like reactions. So I can't say yes, I'm going to watch this movie because Dave said so. Because you're kind of biased. That's it.
No, definitely. I mean, now
there's other people that have also said that it's an incredible movie and you got to watch it, and I'm going to watch it because of that.
And I mean, Jason Reitman, he's not known for any kind of action or suspense.
Right.
And he did a tremendous job with it. But I tell people, to me, it felt like a little bit of Ghostbusters mixed in with Gremlins and Goonies. That's the vibe I had in it.
Okay.
Well, I like that because I hadn't heard that from you before. So I'm intrigued now.
Well, I do love Goonies.
Yes,
who doesn't love Goonies?
I'm a big Goonies fan.
Did you say who doesn't like Goonies?
Yeah, who doesn't like Goonies? Well, probably sleep.
Well, I was going to say yes.
Yes. Goonies?
Sleeping doesn't like Goonies.
Oh, has he even watched?
I think he has.
There's no accounting for taste.
I go,
hard with Sleeping because he's
young.
A little younger than me. So it's hard to like compare where
he's young.
And
he's younger than the three of us. It's like, yeah.
All these young whippersnappers.
Pretty much.
He just has these, these toy collections just fall into his lap. Old ladies are giving him entire collections.
Oh, here's a chase in my neighborhood. Oh, this old lady wants to give me a Ghostbusters collection. All right.
Yeah, and who does he message?
Obviously, Dave.
Message?
I would say
got that collection, huh? he messages me on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, I message back. I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, are you busy? I'm like, no, I'm on lunch. So I go on the messenger, and he does a video. He's like, look at all this, and he tells me, I'm like, oh my friggin' god!
Can you appraise my Ghostbuster collection?
The guy gets multiple collections just dropped into his lap. He goes home, finds a PS5 waiting for him. I mean, what a hard life this guy has.
I bust his balls all the time. I'm like, dude, you have a horseshoe stuck somewhere.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Stand, because honestly, half a year ago, I'm not trying to boast myself or anything, but he was like, oh, you gotta turn me on to these toy spots that you're hitting and all this and that. And all my toy spots dried up, but all his started hitting, and he's blown up since then. And more power to him. I am not casting shade in any way, shape, or form.
Oh no.
But
No, I'm happy for him. Like, dude, that is freaking amazing.
Everything in his area is hitting.
Yeah.
And he's doing awesome because of it. And I love it.
Nah. That's what I tell him. I'm like, man, I am happy for you and I am jealous for you at the same time.
And I'm like, what the hell? Where are my figures? Like, I just hit a big score on this weekend. Like, I the newest TVC wave, and I honestly don't know that anyone's put it out on YouTube before me. I know Bosk Bounty had Bo-Katan, but I got 143 views. Like, all right, it is
nice.
A small channel. I get it.
No, but I mean, I can't complain because I've had luck with certain lines that other people haven't had, like the Wave 3 for Motu Revelations, Stinkor and Scareglow and whatnot. I've seen that 3 times in like a week's, like a couple days time. And I was like, nice. I was like, finally got to pick it up, but still jealous. Still jealous.
Callie wants to say hi.
Hey. Like, no, that's not what I was saying. Like, no.
She's an old biddy. She's like 18 years old now.
Oh, wow.
I am not an old biddy. Oh, the kitty. Okay.
The kid is an old biddy. What?
She's a pain in the butt. But
she's yours though.
Tiny little runt.
Yeah, that's like when I was growing up, my mom had a cat. Her name was Missy. She got it when she was like 18. And I think the cat died like 20 years later. But it was like natural causes, and like we wound up burying the cat in the yard. And,
since we're showing kitties, she had to break out the youngest one.
Uh-oh.
River.
Go big on them.
She's just laying like that. Right,
River?
She's completely okay with this.
That's like me on Sunday mornings.
She's like falling off.
she's tired. She's like, why am I up here?
Come on, River. She's like, I'm going back to the bed.
She's like, why you wake me up? I don't want to be up.
Doing laundry, I had to step away to put some stuff away, and the cat's just rolling all over the damn bed. Like, Everything's all nice and warm.
Oh, Autobot said it was his horseshoe that he stole.
Oh,
That thieving son of a.
it's a son of a biscuit eater.
Autobot gets a lot of stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I get it. It's like Transformers the movie. Sleeping is hot rod.
So are you saying he's Optimus?
Why not?
Wow.
Autobot's got all those mystery boxes that bring us all together until all are one. There you go. Let's be honest, Autobot does come up with some pretty awesome boxes.
Oh yeah. That's amazing.
Giving them away too. I can't fault the man for that.
Autobot's a great person, just all around good person.
I mean, if Sleeping has a horseshoe, then Autobot's got a few horses right there.
Yeah, he's got a whole horse. Whoa. It's nice. But yeah. A horse, of course. But G-Force, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about next Sunday.
Sunday.
4-hour live stream I'm going to be doing.
It's here for that.
Huh?
It's not here for that.
I don't know. I guess so deep in the building. I don't even notice.
Are you going to be doing a big Gundam build the entire time, or are you going to be playing with figs, talking a little bit of wrestling?
So what I'll be doing is first and foremost opening up Castle Grayskull, putting it on my shelf. Finally, it will be out of the box, and my joy will soon begin.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I didn't think I could either, but I need to make some room. And
now, I don't have originals, the origins. My wife does. I've gotten her a lot of the figures.
Oh, the origins line?
Yeah. Now, if I came across a Grayskull, I probably would get it for her.
Yeah.
But I do. I mean, I would be curious to see if Mattel gets brave enough to do a Grayskull for Revolutions or Revelations. I doubt that they would.
No,
I would love to see it though, because let's be honest, they've had some pretty amazing figures.
Yeah.
19 Grayskulls at my Target the other day.
What?
Ooh.
Sitting in the middle of the aisle. 19 Grayskulls.
Still full price, I'm betting, knowing Target.
79, I think.
I think they're a little bit higher than what they were.
Yeah, they
Walmart.
Than what they were at Walmart, because I got mine 75.
Yeah.
So I got something about a week or so ago. I think it was last week from Target. It was on sale. A Transformer that's usually going for about $84, $85. I got Kingdom Rodimus for $56.
Ooh.
So considering you hit a little leftover Black Friday deal, so I hopped on it.
Nice.
He's actually real nice, but I had one little issue, and I emailed Hasbro. The sword that comes with it is all scratched up. Like, it's got molded plastic on it on both sides, just like they didn't, like, I don't know. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen, well, one thing I had was the Captain America Worthy with the Thor's hammer was all messed up, similar to this. So I said, what the hell? I'm going to email them like, oh, I bought this and this is how it came, right? Well, they replied to me. They're going to be sending me something. I don't know what. If they have another one of these, I'll be getting it, or I'll be getting something comparable to it.
Right.
So
paper,
we'll
a piece
see
of
what I
paper.
get.
It's going to be that Rancor background.
Better not be. But if I get another Rodimus, I think I'm going to do a giveaway for that one.
Ooh. I
Because
will
I'll
be
be
there.
honest, he's real nice. He's a nice figure.
Yeah.
And he's got a hell of a lot of storage.
So you can put a lot of stuff in the back.
Giggity.
Cool. No, but so yeah, I'll probably wind up doing some more building on Sunday. I'll probably see if I can do 1 or 2 sets on Sunday.
Nathan, please drop me a hint on Instagram or something.
Oh yeah,
with you.
yeah. When it gets close, either Saturday or Sunday morning, because it'll probably be early, like probably around 10 my time. So your guys' time,
That's
be
afternoon for us.
Yeah, I know.
Like 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
That'd be like 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Yeah, yep.
11, 12, 1. Yeah, 3 hours, because Nathan's 3 hours ahead of us, or 3 hours behind us.
3 hours. So yeah.
Well, I'd love to build with you guys if I can.
Definitely. Like I said, because I've already put the scheduled live stream out there.
You already got like a StreamYard all scheduled up?
Yep. Did that today.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at this fucking bitch.
Look at that. Yeah, kitty.
I think, really?
She's got her own agenda all planned out.
She's like, where's my treats?
Just give me food.
She's like, I'm hungry. Oh, who's the hungry one now? So good you can eat.
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, I make piggy noises at my little one River. Because she doesn't do love like how cats like to lick you.
Yeah.
Right? She bites. She's got love bites.
But she'll give a love bite every once in a while.
Can you see some of those cuts and scratches right there? I mean, she will bite the mess out of you.
Wow.
That's just how she is.
But this one's got a vet appointment tomorrow. GABA, just so the vet can see her.
Have you told her yet?
Oh, she knows. That's why she's staring at.
That's why she's staring at you like that.
She's like, mother.
She's like, what the?
That is pure judgment right there.
Wow, she just waiting for you to fall asleep. It's gonna be like that movie Cat's Eyes.
Right.
Oh.
She's gonna be sucking the soul out.
Yeah, she don't like the vet much. I
don't think a lot of pets do.
To the house because she's such a pill.
Oh wow.
So that's an extra $50.
Wow.
What are you gonna do? You got your pets. Love them.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. We've had a few scares with one of our other cats, Monty. He loves to anything plastic, like tape, any kind of plastic wrap of any kind. He goes to town on it like there was no tomorrow. And he ingested some, and he wasn't feeling well. He had trouble, using the litter box, having all kinds of issues. He wouldn't eat. He was just getting really weak. Wife won't, that's her baby. That was her first, she's had him we've had him for 12 years. So she takes him to the vet and they do some tests on him. He eventually passed it, but they thought it was going to be something a lot severe than that. But, they're just like our kids,
Yep.
It cost me probably I want to say $500 a quarter just for vet bills and medicine and stuff that ails her, so
See that? See, that's why the wife and I don't have kids or pets.
keeping her alive.
We're like, we try and take care of ourselves first.
Right. I
We
don't
can't even, we can't even take care of ourselves. So I'm not gonna bring any other life form into this house, be it plant, animal, or human.
What about
Subjected
Pet
to
Rock?
our cruelty. Yeah.
Nathan, what about a Pet Rock?
Pet rock. Maybe.
Do you
But
get the
somehow
reference?
we'll kill that too. So I don't know.
I know G-Force gets that reference back in the 70s.
Oh no, I
60s, they had
remember.
Pet
I
Rocks.
remember Pet Rock. Yeah,
Paid my-
they had a special packaging and everything.
Yeah, the box and all that.
Yep. So how are you doing, Dave?
I'm above ground.
How's your Gundam coming along?
I'm working on the second arm.
Nice.
We got the torso in the head because this is I'm sure you recognize this boy. Barbados.
Mhm. Oh, is that Barbados?
Yeah.
Oh. It's been a while since I've seen. I need to go back and just start watching some Gundams.
I'll be honest. I wasn't prepared because like KBG told me, he said, "Listen, you're gonna be watching this. You're gonna be blown away by it." And it honestly was badass.
Oh
It
yeah.
was like you didn't know who was gonna be surviving.
Nope.
Like the Iron-Blooded Orphans, I had a hard time with the kits anyway, like deciphering the differences between them.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the box, it just says Iron-Blooded Orphans. It doesn't really give you a good description of who it is, except for the fine print. But that one I do need to get still.
Well, that's why when I saw this one, I had to grab this one too. After I watched the entire show, so I'm looking forward to building this one.
Oh, isn't that the Bale?
That's the Bale, yeah.
Yeah. To know the difference, it's very small text on there. Like you have to like literally walk into the store with a magnifying glass to find it, and you go, "Oh, that's what that one is called." Oh,
no,
okay.
you gotta break out the zoom.
Oh.
While you're toy hunting and trying to capture,
oh yeah,
I don't know.
That's great content. I don't know what the hell this one is. What's the difference between this one and that one?
You just gotta go full zoom.
Yeah.
You guys notice some of the toy hunters out there, they're just like everything they do is reading from the box. Like I'll do that from time to time because I don't know what something is. Like every figure, they're just reading the label off the box, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
While they're in the store,
run.
You've been doing this for years, and you don't know these new toys. You don't understand what's not. Sometimes
the words are coming out of my mouth.
No, that's that. I don't think I've ever noticed that in some of them. But now that you say that, I'm going to be looking for it, and like I'm gonna start seeing it more and more now.
OG toy hunters out there that really don't know toys. They know their niche that they're into.
Yeah.
But they'll go
outside of that
store in the whole toy aisle and they won't know half of what they see. Like I've seen people skip over party wagons for the TMNTs. They're like, I'm like, that's a huge thing that people are looking for. You can't just
Listen, right now I'm not collecting the classic turtles because I can never find them.
I don't collect.
But if I saw a party wagon or the blimp,
Holy shit! Look at this.
I'm gonna be picking it up.
Yeah, I had what one of my recent videos. You know, I'm not collecting turtles, but I saw the party wagon and I was like,
listen, that would be coming home. There's no question about it.
And I that was part of my intro for my video. I was like, I did that, and then I right before I saw something else, and because that was the same one I found the second when I found the Motu Wave 3, the Revelations, like that was for a second time. That was my intro. It's like saw the party wagon, and I was like, oh man, if the party wagon's here, maybe the Wave 3 is here. And turn around, there's Wave 3. But I'm like, this is the party wagon. Like, I have to somehow include this in the picture, the thumbnail, and I'm not picking it up, but it's like, this is a big thing.
You watch people's reviews or hunts, and you're like, how can you not include that in your...
Like when you're walking around talking about stuff, yeah.
Thing that people are looking for, and you don't even mention it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
She agrees.
I don't get a lot of views on my videos. I'll admit that. I'm not a huge promoter of my own channel, but I know what people want to see, and I'll at least highlight it.
Yeah, at least show it off, saying, "Hey, man, you know this is out." Especially for people like even if you're not collecting him, at least if you're showing it off, you're letting other people know, "Hey, this thing is out." So if you're a Turtles collector, this is your chance. Go out there.
Freaking get it. It's
yeah. No, I completely understand there. Like I have had that moment where I'm like, you just like passed over this figure that like
left goes.
It's so big. Oh, Ninja Turtles.
That boy left Coast.
I will finally be getting some Left Coast pins. Finally.
Got something this week.
You got something?
Yeah, I actually won Padawan's 1000th giveaway thing.
Oh, nice.
And a sandcrawler and a hammerhead. The best.
Okay.
Best Left Coast pin.
Yeah, I guess I came in second yesterday on Papa's gourd, I think. On the second one, because he said I won the 501 trooper and a couple of pins.
Cool.
So
nice.
I was like, well, shoot, if I can, I mean, I wanted first with that throne, but hey, if I can come in second and get a clone trooper and some pins, I'll take that.
I really wanted that throne because.
Oh.
I mean, come on, who wouldn't want that throne?
I'm trying to get as many thrones as possible for people.
I would have took the throne and gave Josh some money for it.
Nathan wants to be the Nathan of Thrones.
There you go. Because they've got what is it? There's a Lex Luger, not Lex Luger, Luthor, Lex Luthor.
The confuse those two.
Wow.
Well,
they're kind of the same looking people, just one without hair. But no, Lex Luthor. There's two different versions in armor, and one of them comes with a throne, and it's like regular price. Is that Please don't tell me that's the same throne.
That's the 6-inch throne from David Carell.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to hit David Carell up for a throne.
What's it called? The Kit Boba Fett from.
Is that the deluxe?
That's the
one?
kit. That's the plastic one. That's the plastic kit right there.
Oh,
Bandai Kit Boba Fett, and then that helmet is from Air Max.
oh, okay.
Air Max
Nice.
a bunch of stuff for me, so he did
Oh,
diorama. Minus the Boba Fett,
nice.
which is cool.
Very,
Yeah.
very nice.
The
Oh, I
toy
love that, bro.
ultra full. I can't fit near another figure in here.
I don't know. There's a little space right down in the corner over there for at least one or two more. Yeah, like right in the corner above
Well,
that bar stool.
you know, if you need space, you can always get rid of some of those Spider-Man figures you have on the wall.
I'll take that gargoyle.
Corner of shame of crap I haven't opened yet, including my.
Oh. Is that a breaker too?
Oh yeah.
I was like, let's see. I was like, 29.
Oh,
It's not.
I see some stuff Colbane would like.
There's an Ironmonger,
Ooh.
the Gray Skull.
Oh, I see you got the Batman McFarlane 66. You know Wave 2's out, right?
Yep.
It's like Joker and Batman, Trunks, and then the Riddler.
Do you say Trunks?
Yeah, Trunks, swimming trunks.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you
Cool.
talking Dragon Ball now?
Well,
Oh, is that from David or is that from
that's
Ken?
me.
Was that
Then-
Ken Poole? No, not Ken. Greg Cook.
Greg Cook has one, but that's from David Carell.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm definitely hitting David up.
Dude,
Got all the cool stuff.
the oh, that's horrible. You can't even see Asajj.
I know that's the tragic
Oh.
part.
I love that one right there.
That one,
Dan?
love
Yeah.
my. But David did both of those for me for $30.
Oh wow.
Ooh, wow. Oh,
Hit him up.
Yeah. No, I'll
His skills have skills. Let's just put it that way.
bro, that is like the Cobra one. Oh my goodness. I am giddy as a schoolgirl right now. With the
Okay,
thoughts of
Mike
that.
Myers.
Like holograms and tech goggles and a tech data pad. Like,
I need that. I just got this like 2 weeks ago. So I'm definitely going to need those. Tech?
Yeah.
Those tech goggles I have to re-sand and repaint everything that he sent me. Like, he sent me the raw 3D prints.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But still, to get the 3D stuff printed and then.
Right. That little amount of work is so worth it.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 My youngest brother, about 2 years ago, 3D printed this.
Oh yeah.
And he painted it.
That is nice.
He did that, and he also did this for me. It's amazing what you can do with 3D printing nowadays.
Yep.
That is ooh.
You know,
that is fantastic.
and these were like the first some of those like he was only 3D printing for 2 months when he made this.
Oh wow.
I love
Gotta have Slimer's butt,
Yeah.
3D
But
printing,
but
but
that's what he did. They're actually meant to be together, so it's the holder for the badge.
uh,
oh wow.
when my
Yeah.
3D printer died, I was actually happy because I was consumed in 3D printing. Like, could not do anything else. As soon as I got from work, I started printing. It was insane how much time consumed it.
Wow. That is man. Yeah, that would probably happen with me. I'd probably start going, all right, now how many wrestling belts can I make? How many, you
Like
know,
4 hours a piece.
mm, tombstones can I make with somebody's
And I
name
would
on
be
it or something?
3D printing Power Ranger coins and so many different things. It's not even funny. But
Oh,
with the cats I have,
Online, it's
I,
all
I just,
so whatever.
yeah.
I mean, we just don't have the room. I mean, I would love to have a 3D printer, but then also got to make sure that the cats don't get into the room. They don't get anywhere near it.
Never bothered it. It makes enough noise that it didn't bug it at all if you were doing like an FDM printer, like a filament based printer.
Well, my brother, when he first got his, our brother-in-law actually gave him some files for actually kind of like little, almost like a chain sleeve that goes over
Okay.
everything to help like reduce and contain the noise.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, it's amazing what some people can do.
Yeah.
It would probably take me several months to like learn everything, but
Oh yeah. I'd be
it's
making
amazing what some people do.
And, what was it? 30, 40 phone holders. Like basically this.
okay. Was that your
Hold end or whatever
yeah.
for everyone that I knew to have something that you can stand your phone in it, you can lay your phone sideways in it. It's
Mm.
something useful, you know.
So was that like that was that you like testing it out when you first got it? Like
Yeah, probably 1,000 hours on it doing phone holders.
wow.
I burnt the power supply out on my 3D.
Damn.
I was running it 24/7.
Running that hard.
All kinds of like action figures and Star Wars stuff like lightsabers and nonsense like that, characters that I printed, but yeah, I printed it hard for utility purposes and I ended up burning out a fuse in it. And it's probably like a $2 part if I wanted to try to replace that, but then I would have to solder in this means power, so it's like 120 volts. So I don't want to really. My
That's
electric systems aren't that great.
Oh,
That
okay.
mess around internally. So I bought a new power supply, and everything powers up. But as soon as I hit print, everything drops to zero, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, all right, I had enough. I'm done.
Crazy. One thing my brother was printing up a lot this past year was because of the vaccine cards.
Oh,
He
Okay.
like the
printed a
plastic covers?
vaccine card holder for me, but guess what it looks like?
Like a Ghostbuster badge.
No. You ever see Fifth Element?
Multi-pass.
Yeah.
Multi-pass.
Oh.
Full color, too.
Oh, wow.
So it's got the gray background with the little orange bar and the yellow little circle thing on it. He was like, how many do you need? I'm like, we'll take two. One for my wife, one for me. But, I mean, he prints so many stuff, it's not even funny. Like, the back of a remote control, like the battery cover.
Yeah.
Print stuff like that was like one of the first things he printed.
I printed a dial for my tripod, like one of the adjustment knobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took all the measurements for it and printed it. I got my tripod. Somebody threw it away because it was missing this one knob, and it didn't really affect the performance. But so I 3D printed it. It works fine now. Everything.
Hey, there you go.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, I know people who printed their own proton packs.
Yeah.
Oh,
off
wow.
off the 3D printers.
People are printing helmets, everything.
Because the filaments is pretty. If I understand correctly, it's pretty inexpensive.
Filament is, yes.
Yeah.
Resin printers are a little more pricey.
Yeah.
Like you can get a roll of filament for $20, and it'll last a good amount of time. Whereas again, I'm not as well versed in the resin side of it, but it's like $50 a bottle for resin, and I don't think it lasts as long as the filament.
He just does the filament. So
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that's probably a lot. I mean, like you said, it's cheaper. It's probably a lot less messier too.
It's less messy, but it's not as resin printers. You can get very, very fine detail in.
Yeah. I've seen some people do some Ranger helmets that look pretty damn sick.
Oh, wow.
Printers, if you have a big one style, then you don't have to do any post processing or anything like that. Like with with filament stuff, you're pretty much always sanding lines.
Now, is it regular sanding or wet sanding you do on that?
You can do regular sanding. It doesn't have to be wet. Just smoothing out the main lines. That's what I'm trying to say. Because each layer that you lay down is going to be defined by the width of the filament that you're laying down. I don't want to get too far into it, but every layer you lay down is the width of the melted filament that you
put down before?
The other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's going to be some in the final print. So you have to kind of sand that out, and then you spray it down with like a primer, like a heavy primer that will fill in gaps.
Okay.
Was it flat or like more of a gloss, would you say?
With the primer, you're going to do flat. It doesn't have to have any gloss to it. And the only reason you're going to use gloss is for what sheen you want the final product to be. So if it's supposed to be a glossy helmet, like a Vader helmet or something, you're going to use gloss. Otherwise, you use it, just get the color you want. Um, uh, it's tough. It depends on the project that you're working on, how you want the final thing to look. If you want it matte or if you want it gloss or semi-gloss. I mean, seems a preference in most cases.
No, that's interesting. I've never. I don't think I've ever seen anybody like up close do 3D printing, let alone have it in my own house. So just hearing about it is pretty cool. I'm not going to get into it, but I don't mind paying somebody to do some 3D printing for me.
You see some?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. So, this one is a moon city made out of multicolored filament.
Jeez.
So you get their stairwells and stuff, but it's based on a moon.
Oh, wow.
This is just a stairwell.
But that's pretty cool.
I was looking at it, almost thinking kind of Snake Mountain almost.
Yeah.
A little bit cleaner.
That's Bullet Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, you printed him?
Yep. He came in 3 different parts. The white parts, the red parts, and the black parts.
Oh, that's cool.
I got Yoda's lightsaber.
Looks like Imperial Shuttle.
Shuttle, some spiral vases. Got Greedo.
Oh, wow.
Trooper, the skull, half embedded.
Oh, that is nice. Like just to have that little split there. You got that Terminator.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Because I just happen to have a Terminator head. This is a plastic one I got from Loot Crate years ago. But that's pretty spot on right there.
Yeah.
Buster, a Hulk.
Speaking of the Hulk.
Balls. Rockets and stuff. You can't really see them.
Ooh. That's Iron Man?
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Now I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous of G-Force.
This is an FDM printer.
You mean you weren't before?
Well,
all that detail. You know, like they're pretty. I don't know if you can see. There's a cap. Hulk.
Yeah, there's Mjolnir and Groot and stuff. Oh, Deadpool. No, that is a nice collection of stuff, like 3D printed stuff. Like you can see kind of the details in his uniform too. He's got the Deadpool symbol on his chest, like.
Nice.
Let's see a Bane, a Joker in there.
Ledger, regular Joker. If I can get my hand out of the way.
No, I can see. Is that Two-Face?
pull this guy out.
Who's that? Oh, is that from? Where is that from? Is that from Lord of? No, it's not Lord of the Rings.
I was almost thinking Nightbreed for some reason.
Nightbreed sounds right, Dave, but I don't remember where he's from.
Green Goblin.
I like that Spidey head though that you got right there.
That
Yeah.
one,
Yeah,
but
I'm a Spidey fan. What can I say?
these things on the desk he printed to hold all this crap.
Oh wow.
Like, dragon.
Oh, that's cool.
It worked for what it wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice.
What did you have? Did you have an Ender 3 Pro?
Ender 3.
Okay.
Yep, just the regular Ender 3, $189.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not
It's
bad
a
at all.
good empty printer. The reason I say that is because it forces you to build it.
Oh,
You have to understand some of the parameters that go into why a 3D printer works.
yeah.
I would say that is probably the best printer to buy.
Mm. Yeah.
And less work than what I had to do with my initial and
Yeah.
to actually put it together. But it does help you understand parts and pieces that go into what a 3D printer does and how it works. And so you'll have less trouble than like why it's not printing well.
Okay.
That's going to happen in a couple of
Mm.
months.
Kind of like
Mm.
building a car, then learning how to drive.
Right. Like every couple months, something's going to go out of alignment. And you're going to be like, oh, why isn't this printing well anymore? Oh, okay, I understand that it's out of whack, so I got to straighten up the V wheels or whatever. Like you
Yeah.
understand why something's not working.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but that's cool. That is cool.
It was a ton of fun. Like I said, I went a year solid printing every day, probably 18 hours a day.
Wow.
It was a ton of fun.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, let's check in. So I've not trying to toot my own horn, but I've been done for a while.
I think you're tooting your own horn.
Is that what you're saying?
Toot toot toot. But no. Here's my American type American grandpa. And so that is done. But let's check on Dave. Mr. Dimension, sir.
Dave's not here, man.
All right, well, whoever you are, let me see your Gundam, dude. Nice. Nice.
There you go. I'm working on his legs. I got his feet down here.
Okay.
It's leg day. We don't skip leg day. Leg day here.
Oh, I skip all day. All parts, all day. But
I heard that about you.
I am hungry as a
Did you eat
mother and a
yesterday?
father. Yes, yes. And I ate this afternoon too. That's why I'm hungry.
You greedy.
Say what? Huh?
7 o'clock there.
Yes, it is. And I know the wifey is probably on the other side of the door waiting for me to finish. But she can wait a few more minutes. A few more minutes.
And then she barges in. What was that?
Then I'll tell her to her face. And I'll turn the camera around to her. Hey, I said you can wait a few more minutes. But she's not,
in the kitchen.
she's not here, so you know. But to end this stream, I want to say thank you to everybody that's come in and shown up. I also want to thank G-Force for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. I want to thank Dave. I don't know. Hey, Dave, are you going to finish that on Cold Veins or?
No, I'm probably going to finish them tonight because I just had the legs to do.
Oh, okay.
And this is almost done. So I got more kits to put together for Cold Veins.
Yeah.
Because I'm almost, I'm like right here and then bam, I'm done.
Nice. All right.
Plus, I'm off tomorrow, so.
Yeah. Me too.
Although,
I don't go back into work until Wednesday, so.
Me too.
But I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want to thank everybody for showing up. And I want to say, everybody, have a good evening. And I'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace out.